With name of Allah, the most gracious and the most mighty. I welcome all of you. And how are you? Today we will continue. Chapter 6 Particles. Our today's topic is to know about the evidences which confirm the particle model. Like Brownian motion, which provides evidence that particles are always moving. The students will be able to learn Brownian motion. The students will be able to learn that the particles are always moving in matter. Let us discuss the first experiment which will support the particle model. Take a beaker full of clean water. When we drop an ink from a pen dropper carefully in the center of the water as shown in the figure, the ink particles gradually diffuses in water and changes the color of water. Result: this experiment shows that the particles' molecules are moving. Let us discuss the second experiment. When we take the cap off a bottle of perfume, the scent gradually spreads out. This shows that the molecules are moving and mixed with each other. Result: this experiment confirms one substance spreading through another by diffusion. Thus the movement of scent particles in air molecules support the particle model. Let us discuss the third experiment. Scottish scientist Robert Brown noticed that pollen grains are moving on the surface of water due to the movement of water molecule. Result: water molecules are moving. Let us discuss the fourth experiment. We can get a better idea of how particles move by looking at small particles of smoke suspended in air. A small glass container called a smoke cell is filled with smoke and illuminated from one side on the stage of a microscope. Through the microscope lens, hundreds of tiny bright specks can be seen jerking about in all directions. The bright specks are smoke particles and they move because they are being bombarded by moving molecules in the air. The particle model useful for two reasons. First, it provides a reasonable explanation for the behavior of matter. Second, it presents a very important idea. The particles of matter are always moving. Thus, the particle model can be used to explain the properties of solids, liquids, and gases. In 1905, physicist Albert Einstein explained that the pollen grains were being moved by individual water molecules. This confirmed that atoms and molecules did exist, and provided evidence for particle model. Diffusion can also happen in liquids. This is because the particles in liquids can move around each other, which means that eventually they are evenly mixed. Diffusion in liquids is slower than in gases because the particles in a liquid move more slowly. Review the text of the video carefully and thoroughly. Complete the given worksheet. Practice the following general assessment questions. Thank you. And have a nice day.